Welcome into Mindset Mastery. I am so excited that you're here. As you can see from many of these trainings, I am thrilled that you are taking the steps to understand your mindset, who the heck you are, and what it is you're capable of. Now, let's put that willingness into discipline and focus as we understand praxis, the fusion of belief with behavior. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, drop a like on this video so that you can be in collaboration on purpose with me. If you have a question or thought, I'd love to hear from you. So feel free to drop that below this video as soon as you need to. Now, inside of this day, inside of this lesson, I want you to think about something very simple. When we designed the ability to put a person on the moon, when that spaceship, when that rocket ship, when that was able to happen and a person landed on the moon, that happened. And us down here, right? All of us down here who work and we're there to have it happen. That precision for landing on the moon, felling its way to the moon, rerouting and being there on the moon. We could time the landing for that person, those people now, to be on the moon. We could time it so well that we could jot it down to the precision of a fraction of a second. Because it's law, because it's science, because the law of gravity and all the laws working for a person to go to the moon, for us to have a custom designed spaceship or rocket ship or whatever, and be able to take a person to the moon and time the landing in a precision of a fraction of a second, not skipping a beat, but knowing exactly when that would hit, exactly when that person would land. Those laws of gravity, of attraction, of vibration, the law of polarity, all the things that we've been discussing inside of this playlist work in your favor too, whether you actually understand them or you don't. You know that if you step out right now and you open the door to walk outside, you're not just going to float to the sky. Gravity is going to keep you down. And just like the law of attraction, just like the law of vibration, just like a few lessons ago when we talked about the law of polarity, equal opposite, yin yang, up down, left right, black white, hot cold, salty and sweet, right? You can't have one without the other. We understand that. We get that we are what we attract, right? We get that life's a mirror. We talked about that in another lesson. But do you understand the law of vibration? Do you understand that the fusion of belief with behavior is so critical to your success? Praxis is so essential to your success or lack thereof, because how you feel determines your vibration. The law of vibration is working in your favor just as equally as how we can time the landing on the moon with the precision of a fraction of a second. If we can determine that based on the law of gravity, law of physics, law of anything like that, don't you think it's equally as important to understand the law of vibration, to understand that the belief, when you behave in a certain way, you put those two things together, you get the results you want. You need to start working by the laws. You need to understand that these laws are in your favor or not, even if you're aware of them or you're not. So start using these laws to your advantage. Know that the law of vibration is the first law. The law of attraction is the secondary law. To attract what you want, the amount of money, the amount of health that you have, the type of relationships you have, those things happen based on your vibration, how you are inside, how you are contributing to your intuition, and what it is you're now imagining based on what you feed your mind, okay? What you accept and reject. Start using the laws to your favor. Start understanding that the laws are working with or without your consent. They are there. So understand them, be aware of them. Just the same as we can be aware of the guy who goes to the moon, we can time the landing in a precision of a fraction of a second, so precise that we know exactly when that's going to happen. Wouldn't it be awesome to use the law of vibration, the law of attraction to your favor, so you know exactly when you're attracting the things you desire? the things you affirm, the things you say, start using them to your favor. Put into practice the fusion of belief with behavior. Understand what praxis is because it's working for or against you, whether you're aware of it or not. Just like law of gravity. You're not going to float to the sky when you walk outside, but you understand it's working for you, whether you understand it or not. So start understanding praxis. Do it, do it, do it. Your future self will thank you. Hope you found value from this video. If you did, drop a like, drop a comment. If you want to collaborate, I'd love to hear from you. And we'll see you on the next day with Grace Kirsty.